Hey, I have to say, I'm really excited about this matchup today. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
And we'll have perfect conditions in the dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
From their own 44-yard line. They'll come out in the eye. Play fake. Can't connect on the pass. Stallworth was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Here's a look at the key playmakers on the Browns offense. Offset I formation in the backfield. They give it to the tailback. Tackle at the 44-yard line. Almost got a yard, and that makes it third down. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 44-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
He passes middle. It's picked. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Leinert with the give. The defender gets him to the ground. James gains about 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Leinert lines up in the shotgun. 4-wide formation. Looking to throw. Fires it right. Pass is complete. Brought down around the 37-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
On play action, and the back has some running room, and they get him at the 45. Nothing wrong with that pass. He goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Hands it to the back. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. Arizona is going with the offset I backfield. Leinert gives it left. He fights forward to about the 49. So a pickup of maybe 3. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 49. Leinert lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Leinert takes it back. Looking for an open man. Comes down with it. Great open field tackle. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Arizona will line up in a jumbo set here. He's dropped at the 31. Gain of a handful. That'll bring up second down. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 31. Cleveland lines up with 5 defensive backs. Liner back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Cuts back and he's dropped. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
They'll give it off here. He got depleted. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go with the run once again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Back to throw. Defense closing in. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
And he makes it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick is away. Hit and dropped at the 27. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Offset I formation in the backfield. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 31. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 31. Anderson lines up under center. 3 wide receivers. Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Fakes the run. Passes the ball. Brought down around the 48-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Rockets it. And he catches it. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Lewis gets it on the inside. He's brought down at the 37. Lewis comes away with 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 37. Anderson lines up under center. Single backfield this time. Drops back. Short pass to his left. And they get him at the 35. Hayden gains a couple with a short completion. That'll bring up 3rd down. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Brought down right around the 6-yard line. They got burned on the blitz that time.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see how soon they come back with the blitz. They got barbecued on that one. You better disguise that blitz a little better than that if you're going to beat this quarterback.
He doesn't get back to the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
They give it to the tailback. This one might be on the offense. Here's the call.
Personal foul, offense.
And he just got caught there.
And that really wasn't even close, Tom. I mean, that's just a bonehead play, big mistake, and a huge play in this ballgame.
Anderson lines up under center. Offense lines up in an I. Lewis on the handoff. He's dropped at the 12. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. The Browns come out in a single back formation. Drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Dawson can tie it all up right here. The kick is up, right down the middle. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. Arrington fields it at the 7. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Ace backfield this time. James on the inside handoff. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. James picks up a yard on the play. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 35. Leinart is under center. Single set backfield this time. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Looks to pass. And they're coming after him. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Cleveland looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. Gets it away cleanly. Cribbs fields it at the 26. Brought down around the 37-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
They'll throw on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Drops the sure pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
He drops back under heavy pressure. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Lewis gains 7 yards with the catch. That'll bring up third down. I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this first down. He's tackled at about the 49-yard line. The defense couldn't figure out a way to come up with a stop on that third down attempt.
And let's give that big offensive line a little credit there. They knew they were going to have to drive this defense off the ball, and that's exactly what they did on that one.
Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 41-yard line. That's a good 9-yard gain.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
On the delay. Dropped behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Looking to throw. Throws on the run. It's tipped away. Juravicius wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Browns are lining up to punt this one away. Zastadil is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets it away cleanly. And they'll down it at the 3. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was down inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Straight ahead with a fullback. Brought down at the 7. The fullback gains around 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 7-yard line. Leinart is under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Hands it to the back. What a brutal hit. Just a yard there.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
James lines up as the single back. Leinart drops back. He throws it. Catch is made. And the last man gets him. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Here's the give. Tackled about the 25-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. Leinart is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. And they get him at the 27. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They line up in an I. He fakes it. Short throw to the right. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
It's the tailback. Tackled at the 39-yard line. James gets 7 yards on the play. Leinart is under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Back to pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped right around the 46-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
From their own 47-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Leinart hands it off straight ahead. And they get him at the 47-yard line. James gets 6 yards on the carry. 10th play of the drive. The Cardinals line up with an offset I backfield. James on the run. Tackled at the 43-yard line. Decent run there to pick up the first down.
I think that defender should have bought a little popcorn if all he's going to do just watch that show.
The Cardinals come out showing 3 wide. James takes it up the middle. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. James picks up about 7 yards on the halfback draw. Offset I formation in the backfield. Little handoff. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. This has been an excellent drive so far.
Well, anytime the offensive line can dominate up front the way that this team has on this drive, you really begin to feel a little powerful as an offense. You feel like you're taking over the game.
Throws it short. Brings it in. Brought down at about the 29-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
They hand it off again. He lost yardage on the play. That's a 2-yard loss.
Wow, did you see the hit on that play? That's one of those you kind of stagger back to the huddle and you talk to the quarterback and you say, how about a pass on this one?
He drops back. Surveys the field. Wright bats it down. Incomplete pass to bring up 4th down. We're probably looking at a field goal attempt right here.
And you can see the frustration with this offense now. They were trying to go in for the touchdown, and now they're going to have to settle for a field goal.
Gets the punt away. And it goes out of the end zone for the touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Browns come out in a single back formation. Little handoff. He didn't get back to the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Looks to pass. Throws while on the run. Tackled at the 28-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Scans the field. We're probably looking at a punting situation right here. 4th down. The Browns ready to punt this one away. Zastudil awaits the snap. Gets it away cleanly. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The Cardinals come out in the ace formation. Here's the give, and they get him at the 49-yard line. Maybe a yard, and that will bring up second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 48-yard line. James gains about 2 yards on the run. That brings up third and 13. Ball on their own 48. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Leinart will look to pass. He needs to make a decision. Short throw. And it's caught. Tackled at the 49-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Johnson kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. They down it at the 1. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
Lewis gets the ball. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding, offense. The penalty is declined.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 6-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Setting up play action. There for the reception. He's tackled right around the 16-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
On play action, they get to the QB. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
He drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. And the last guy gets him. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
And that's just a defensive breakdown right there. Anytime you're in a zone defense, to give up a long play like that is just about impossible. That is a major failure on the defensive side.
Looking to throw. Throws out to the left. And he caught it. And they get him at the 35. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Lewis on the delay. Hit and dropped behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go. He
throws left. And he's out at the 33. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a third down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this third down.
Back to throw. Looks for a man open. He makes another catch. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. This one falls incomplete. He just threw that one too high for him to catch it.
And it's really not a bad throw there. If, as a quarterback, you're not completely comfortable with a throw in the end zone, just throw it away, and I think that's what he did there.
Winslow motioning to the right. He fakes it. Throws it out. He felt the pressure closing in and fired that one right into the cover.
And I know what he thought he saw on that play, but he didn't really see what he needed to see. He should have gone the other way and completely avoided that area of the field.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. They're down inside the 5 now. Ball on the 2. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here. Fullback on the inside give. He's brought down at the 1. They pick up 2 yards. That brings up second down. Anderson steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Passes to the end zone. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Setting up play action. Hood knocks it down, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. The kick is away. From the 7. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He drops back. Huge pressure by the defense. He steps out at the 32-yard line. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Play action. Under heavy pressure. McDonald bats it away from their own 32-yard line. The Cardinals have 5 receivers on this play. Drops back to pass. Throws on the run. Jackson gets his hand on it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Gets it away cleanly. Cribbs fields it at the 31. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. Lewis alone in the backfield. Play action. He throws it, and it's completed. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. The quarterback's been putting up some good yardage.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He fights forward to about the 33. A pickup of about 3.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Cleveland lines up in a bunch formation. Lewis gets the call. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Great read there. It looked like the defense knew the counter was coming.
And a lot of times in that situation, they read offensive linemen. And the minute you see those offensive linemen, sometimes even in their stance, sort of sitting back, you know the counter's coming, you can get penetration and make a play in the backfield just like that.
Back to throw. Goes through his read. Completed. He's tackled at the 30. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Set down. The kick is up. He's got it. He put just enough on that one.
Yeah, maybe not a perfect kick there, but if it goes over the crossbar and between the uprights, it doesn't matter how far, they're still putting 3 points on the board.
Arrington fields it at the 7. Loose football. They fall on it. And a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns, because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
He's under pressure. Dansby bats it away. Juravicius was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. Anderson gives it up the middle. Brought down around the 28-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. The Browns line up with 2 tight ends. He's looking to throw. He throws right with the catch. And they get him around the 25-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. He's got it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Kicks it off. Fielded at the 4. Still on his feet. At the 30. He's tackled at the 34. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. James off the left side. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. They got little there.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
2 minutes to go in the half. 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 34. Back to throw. He throws a bullet out to his left. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Scans the field. The quarterback is dropped. And they'll try to speed things up a bit. Leinart lines up in the shotgun. He has 5 receivers in the formation. Leinart adjusts the play at the line. He drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. It's a loose ball. There's a scramble. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
But one thing for sure, the ball's not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
They'll start this drive at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. The defense sets up in the nickel. The Browns motion to the left side. Anderson set to go to the air. Moves to his right. Almost picked. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
He drops back to pass. Pass completed. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
I really love Braylon Edwards' hands. He doesn't seem to be bothered at all by defenders around him, taking hits, running through traffic. This is a guy with big play capability, but more impressively, he's really a tough guy.
Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Cleveland lines up in a double tight set. He's looking to throw. He throws on the run. He's dropped around the 17-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Dumps it out left. And they get him at the 11. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Back to throw. Looks down the field with the hard throw out to his left. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. And the defense just came away with their 2nd of the half.
This defense is good, no question about it, and I like the way they're changing their looks out there, sort of like a good pitcher. They're not letting them settle in on one particular defense and really taking advantage of it.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Brought down right around the 26-yard line. So a gain of about 1. That'll bring up 2nd down. That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is the Browns 12, the Cardinals 3. And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Dropped at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They line up in the jumbo set. They hand it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. And he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
They tackle him for a loss. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Leinart will look to pass. Flips it out short. He's dropped around the 34-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. He's looking to throw. Defense closing in. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
The Browns come out showing 3 wide. Anderson set to go to the air. Throws while on the run. And they get him at the 36-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 30. They get a good 7 yards on that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Anderson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Give to the tailback. Tackled at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Rifles it left. Incomplete pass. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and it's good. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
And here's the kick from the 7. They get him at the 35. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. 2 tight end formation this time. Arizona sends a man in motion to the left. James gets it on the inside. He's brought down at the 37. They pick up 2 yards.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Arizona lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation.
Baseline Cooper! Baseline Cooper! Here we go.
He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Liner back to pass. Short pass to his left. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. James gains 4 yards on that reception. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Only one man back. Drops back to pass. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Fitzgerald was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 3rd and 6 coming up. Liner comes to the line under center. Only one man back here. He drops back. Rifles it out there. He tries to spin and he is dropped. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Hands it to the back. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Drops back. He needs to make a decision. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 16.
Larry Fitzgerald just brings so much to the table. His size, quickness, playmaking ability to get off the jam at the line of scrimmage. A talented receiver who is really dying to play in some big football games. This is a guy that likes the spotlight and wants to put on a show.
Makes the catch. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Fullback on the inside give. Touchdown. Great play call, and they get the score.
Yeah, I really think you hit on the key there. It may have caught the defense a little off guard when you get in that 4 to 7 kind of area down on the goal line. Typically, you're thinking pass.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Great kick here. It's fielded at the 2. He's hammered at the 23. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Here's the halfback. He's tackled around the 26-yard line, a gain of 3 yards.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Back to throw. Guns it out. Brought down at the 33. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
He'll get the call again. Tackled at the 35. Gain of 2. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Single set backfield. hands it off. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Lewis is the single setback. They hand it off again. He's brought down around the 38-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play, and that makes it third down. The quarterback is in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation. Rifles it across the middle. He's tackled at the 46-yard line.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
Lewis on the handoff. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Here's the halfback. He lost yardage on the play. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
He drops back. Passes. The backer picks it off. Tackle at the 45. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Makes the reception. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. He throws left. Smith loses the ball. Jones gets his hand on it and scoops it up. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and killed the drive, killed the momentum.
They'll go to work at the 39-yard line. Cleveland comes out with an I formation. Lewis gets the call. Hit and dropped behind the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Play action. He threw off his back foot, and they get him at the 46-yard line. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Tackled at the 35. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Gives to the back. Brought down around the 19-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Here we go, boys.
Another run. And they get him at the 15. Gain of 4. That brings up second down. The defense is in the nickel. He drops back. Rifles this one out to the right. It's incomplete. Stallworth was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Fakes the run. There for the catch. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with first and goal. Cleveland looking to go up by 2 scores. Anderson steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in an I this time. And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
He gets another carry. He's brought down right around the 4-yard line. Gain of 2.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Drops back to pass. Rolling right. And it's caught. Touchdown. The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
And we've talked about his arm strength, but his accuracy keeps showing through in this game. That was beautifully delivered.
So they're ready for the extra point. The kick is up. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. They get him at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. On the ground, up the middle. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. From their own 33-yard line. Leinart lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He's looking to throw. With the throw, it's completed. Brought down around the 47-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
Here's the give. Brought down behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Man in motion. Liner drops back. Throws the bullet to the left. The ball soars past the intended receiver, who really had no chance to catch that.
Well, it's always great to have a big arm, but you have to be able to control it on occasion. He wants to consistently throw that ball hard, and that's just not always the right pass.
Drops back. Throws left. And it's tipped away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. Gives to the back. He's brought down right around the 32-yard line. So a gain of about 1. That'll bring up 2nd down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 33. Offset I formation in the backfield. Anderson drops back. Dumps it out right. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. It's picked off. He's dropped at the 37. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
And they motion a guy to the right. James off the right side. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Our score is the Browns 22, the Cardinals 10. Offset I formation in the backfield. Looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And he makes the tall grab. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Arizona lines up in a double tight set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Brought down at about the 49-yard line. A pickup of less than a yard.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Throws on the run. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. Is there for the catch. He's brought down around the 35-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Nice play fake. He makes another reception on the drive. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
And he will lose yardage on the play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Liner calls for motion left. Looks to pass. Passes left. He's tackled at the 15. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Hands it to the back. He is short. They'll take over at the 15. First down, 10 to go. Anderson drops back. Defense closing in. Makes the grab. Knocked out at the 21-yard line. Juravicius picked up 6 for that grab. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Anderson drops back to pass. Strong throw. And they get him at the 34. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
First down, looking to throw. Moves to his right. He's there for the catch. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Cleveland goes with the ace set here. Anderson is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Pass is complete. Brought down around the 45-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. 1-yard loss for the halfback. Second and 11. Ball on the 43. They'll go from the I formation. Gains his way to the 49-yard line. 8-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set. Anderson gives it up the middle. He doesn't get back to the line. No chance there. That will be fourth down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 28. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Run right side. He's dropped at about the 31, and he picks up about 4, and that will bring up second down. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on their own 32. The Cardinals line up with 3 wide. He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
The pass is away. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Here's the halfback. They tackle him for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Back to pass. Throws it short. Comes down with it. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down and medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Diving catch, he makes the grab. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
James takes it right side. Tackled about the 15-yard line. A pickup of 5. That brings up second down. The Cardinals line up with an offset eye backfield. Arizona sends a man in motion. Again with the run. He didn't get back to the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Leinart has completed every pass on this drive. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with first and goal. First and goal, and the offense needs a touchdown to get back into this game. Gives to the back. He's brought down at the 8, and the halfback has nowhere to go. 8 yards for the score here. The Cardinals line up with an offset eye backfield. He is hit hard on the play. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. It's third and goal now. And this is the 12th play of the drive. Leinart calls for motion right. Sets up the play action. Defense is getting pressure. Tries for the end zone. And the defender intercepts it. And the defense has to be celebrating after that.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
He looks to throw on first down. Looking for an open man. And he catches it. He's dropped at the 23. The defense was right there for the stop on the play. Not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
And the defense has a heavy rush. It just slips out of his hands. Almost a catch, but he had it pop right out of there.
And that's so frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Drops back. He throws it. Catch is made. And they get him around the 39-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Little handoff. Tackled at the 47-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. 2 yards away here on second down. Anderson lines up under center. I formation behind him. He drops back to pass. He lost yardage on the play.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Winslow, the man in motion. Lewis takes it up the middle. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 39. Anderson lines up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Lewis will run it again. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Lewis gains about 4 yards on the play. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. The Browns come out showing 3 wide.
Here we go, boys.
They hand it off. And they get him right around the 22-yard line. Another third down conversion.
This time they go to the ground to convert their second third down on this drive. And right now you can just begin to feel this offense's confidence grow.
Straight ahead with a fullback. Brought down at about the 17-yard line. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 18. Out of the I formation. Here's the give. Tackled at the 17. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. Third down, 4 yards to go here. All on the 17-yard line. He throws on the run. Okafor knocks it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He's got it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. The kick is away. From the 5-yard line. He fumbled it. Hope grabs it up. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. They should be thankful to get it back.
Boy, what a big play in the game that could have been. When that ball gets loose on one of those kick returns, it is a real fight at the bottom of one of those piles.
There was a lot going on in that play. Booth wants to double-check that the ball popped out before he was down.
And it's just so hard for the officials to really see exactly what happens on a fumble, no fumble kind of call. There's so many bodies in the way, and your vision gets blocked, and this is a great use of instant replay.
After reviewing the play, the ruling in the field is overturned.
So the call on the field will be reversed. They come out in the nickel. Drops back on first down. Brings it in. He's dropped around the 40-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game. But it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. Drops back to pass. And it's caught. He's dropped for a loss. And they'll lose a yard on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Drops back. Throws out left. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Hope is the motion man. Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Brought down at the 33-yard line. He was covered and still caught the ball.
You know, when you have an accurate quarterback, you can get away with throws like that. Get it out of your hand quickly, anticipate the throw, and you get the completion.
First down, looking to throw. He's pushed out at the 29-yard line. A pickup of 4.
When you get that man-to-man coverage, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful. There are defensive backs in this league that will take a chance, jump that one, and if they do, it's 6 points the other way.
He drops back. Here's the pass, and he catches another. He's brought down at about the 11. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Arizona sends a man in motion to the right. Back to pass. Gets the throw away. He's tackled at about the 3-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Drops back to pass. To the end zone. What a catch! Touchdown! And so it's good for 6.
This quarterback has a tremendous understanding of what this defense is trying to do to him. He's simply moving defenders around with his eyes and finding the open guy. He is really playing beautiful football right now.
He drops back to pass. Makes the short throw. And they won't get the 2. The kick. He'll return it from the 1. Brought down at the 27. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.